yeah, just very, very versatile site, way more than the basement. Although you can change up your roam game and stuff like that on the basement and how heavy you hold maining hall, I'd say this one is definitely a lot more versatile.
Already getting this game underway. Looks like main entrance is going to be heavily converged on by these attackers. Droning out the second floor master bedroom. Trying to give blue possible side in. And Bill actually might have a nice spot if he decides to rotate out of here, as long as Blackbeard's not currently looking in that vicinity.
Loading mag!
Yeah. Bill, oh, they forgot to shoot the default camera.
Yeah, the default camera as well as the, I don't know if they have, yeah, they don't have a Valkyrie, but I'm surprised they actually didn't shoot that default camera, and this could allow Vil to get off those peaks, but blue, oh, it actually gets taken out, and I'm surprised he actually turned his sights away after getting previously peeked on.
Yeah, unfortunately for blue there, like just bad timing, unlucky. I mean, unlucky angle for him to be shot from. I mean, not shooting your default cams is definitely a huge mistake. I was gonna say that Vil might be getting a bit too cocky just because the default cam is alive, but
Ooh, nice kill by Lowy as he patiently waits, using that thermo charge onto that doorway, taking down the reinforcement. Now has sights onto B, and I think Wesley's just kind of waiting on that rotate there by that Ella to get back to his teammates.
I'm pretty sure that Vil went all the way down into the basement, and that Wesley, yeah, there you go, Vil coming up from the basement. Wesley unfortunately lost his opportunity to kill him. Looks like he might pick up another kill here.
Oh, he actually, yeah, the missed timing as Fire takes him down, changing his sights away from the front door. Unfortunate for him. Maybe pulse left to roam, but Fire takes him down. Gets the nice 2K. It's going to be up to Luskin as well as Whoop Whoop. Try to finish this out. Wesley taken down. Now a 1v4 situation. Not looking good for Smokey. Takes one. Can he take more? Gets the shotgun kill down onto Wesley. 1v2 situation. Unfortunately, unable to clutch that out. And I mean, pretty good job for a 1v4 and lots of attackers within that vicinity. I'm surprised he didn't get taken down sooner.
Yeah, I gotta say, a bit of a misplay, unfortunately for Whoop Whoop. Of course, he didn't know that the Hibana was going to be there, but if he just held his ground right where he was standing, he probably would have had a way better chance of pulling that off, and I wasn't even going to be surprised if he did, if he did win that. But unfortunately, he tries to run across, and the Hibana's valiant and ready to take him down.
And switching sides, I mean, ODA did such a good job holding off this, or getting that site, and you know, forcing the defense to just scramble majority of that map. And unfortunately, you know, the roamers weren't as heavily on those frags as they probably should have been. But I'm sure things will turn around as this match goes on. So far, ODA seems to be pulling ahead, though.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see. I mean, that's the second, or well, not the second attacking win. The first round was both defense wins, and then went on to an attack win. But we'll see if ODA can win the defense here, and bring them even further ahead, or if we'll see it trade back and forth like we saw for the basement site.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Now, the fact that they have a Ying going to be pretty crucial for this map, and as well as an IQ. I know she hasn't been too much in the meta. I don't know if I would necessarily favor her, you know, over having like a Thatcher, or as well as a Buck, especially the fact that they don't have a Valkyrie currently on the defense. But we'll see how that comes into play with those Ela mines.
Yeah, IQ is one of those picks where at first it seems very obvious, like when the new defenders got announced, it seemed very obvious that IQ would be the #1 way to counter them. But just in the way that you have to position the mines on defense in terms of the Ela mines, the Legion mines, and smoke grenades, like they're almost always going to be on doorways, so operators with grenades are almost always going to just happen to destroy them when taking out barbed wire or nading through doorways. You have Thatcher as a basically must pick on attack, although we don't see one coming out right now. Which, I mean, Thatcher always being on attack basically causes IQ to not be as useful, and also Twitch just, I mean, for obvious reasons. So IQ not being in the meta isn't very surprising to me, but it's interesting to see her get picked right now, and we'll see if she becomes useful. One thing that is slightly overlooked about IQ is just she has really good guns. She's just a really strong operator in terms of killing people. So that might just be the reason. Part of it.
And I think if she's able to, find out some of these grossmint mines that were laid down here on that first floor, she might get a little bit of a tip as to where these attackers might be. But it looks like Whoop Whoop instead is just gonna try to go in for a breach onto the second floor.
Yeah.
Rushing out that Candela. It looks like Shikaka is ready to go in for a room entry. Does manage to get in. The floor underneath was opened up, yeah. And they whipped right past Loey, and unfortunately Loey not able to find them as they made the entrance after getting Candelaed. Wesley now getting a frag onto Jellyfish. Going to a 4v4 in the 1v1 hallway between Randy and Shikaka. Randy coming up victorious as Bill now taking out Wesley, putting into a 3v3 bomb going down. And now it's going to force the defending side to play more aggressively. Randy, though, is very well capable of doing this. Takes down Whoop Whoop, and it's going to be up to Twitch and Habana to try to hold down this bomb site. And already Fire taking down Lusk, and it's going to be up to Twitch to hold it down the window. And Randy does such a good job. Multiple headshots and winning those trades. And it's going to come up with another win here for Team ODA.
Yeah, the defenders definitely played that really well. There was that one kill onto the Mira where she didn't really have much she could do, and then after that, the defenders just kind of kept getting kills without the attackers getting any trades back. So unfortunate for Valhalla there that they kind of just all died, but well played to ODA for, getting their kills without getting traded back.
Yeah, and Randy did such a good job on rotating out of that site back to those stairs and then going out for the repeaks after the bomb goes down. And, that was just unfortunate by Valhalla to play as aggressively as they did after the bomb had gone down. I would have thought they would have held a little bit of a better angle and stall out as much time as possible versus trying to go for those frags. I know it gets tempting sometimes, but one of those things that they got to be careful of.
They might have gotten a bit overconfident, that's for sure.
But right now, leading those frags, Randy is definitely doing lots of work here for Team ODA.
Yeah, he's for sure been playing quite well right now. We see him on that Hibana, which, not one of the most common operators to go for frags with, but of course she does have very good guns. Like, she is technically a support operator, but that Type 89 and the Bearing 9 kind of hard to avoid getting kills with, so he's definitely being put in a good position by his teammates. He's been showing up, getting the kills he needs to, so well played. And once again, we do see this very heavy meeting room roam, and unfortunately, Vil gets taken down really early there, going for super aggressive spawn peek, as well as Shikaka almost getting taken down.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know if I agree with trying to go out for that early pick, especially on a construction site. Most of the time when the bomb is laundry, lots of attackers like to spawn in that vicinity.
Yeah, and it's super commonly pre-aimed at that run out there. It's fairly common to see in ranked, and not so often in competitive play, but it's very common to see in various other aspects of the game. So there you go. Another kill coming up from the attackers onto Shikaka. Was taken down very low at the start. Just gets finished off.
Now the rear stage is completely open for them if they want to try to press in for meeting hall.
Yeah. The attackers getting way earlier control here than they did last time. The roamers I'm pretty sure it was the roamers for ODA, yeah. They maintained control over the meeting hall for basically the entire round, and ODA definitely showing that they aren't going to have that happen again at a 5v2 now in the first 30, like a minute 30 of the round.
Yeah, it seems like ODA is getting a good read on how Valhalla is trying to play on these maps, and you can just see each time as more ODA players are consistently staying alive throughout these rounds. And the Habana charge now coming on to Whoop Whoop is going to force him to rotate out. Jellyfish now getting a kill there onto Wesley, put it into a 2v4. Whoop Whoop's going to be going down to Loey though, as he tried to rotate out of that bomb site of B, and it's going to be up to Gelly to try to clutch it out, but unfortunately does not, as Randy picks up the final kill. And so far ODA with a commanding performance, as pretty much taking map Oregon with ease.
Yeah, very impressive, very impressive round there from them, getting all the kills that they needed to. Of course, Vil running out like that, playing way too aggressively. Maybe I don't want to say it cost them the round, but it definitely gave ODA a ton of momentum early in the round, getting that first initial kill and then lighting up Shikaka as much as they did. He was down to about 1 shot of health, and then finishing him off, and then they basically have full control upstairs, and then at that point it's just kind of a fish in a barrel kind of situation. All the defenders are downstairs, the attackers have all the time in the world and resources to take over the meeting hall, open up all the hatches. I mean, we saw that Mira get naded. So obviously they have the grenades for that. Thermite open the construction box, and I mean, giving it way too much map control way too early definitely cost Valhalla that round.
Yeah, and as far as players go on Team Valhalla, I haven't really seen a consistency in the attacking side. You do see some of those usual picks, but it actually seems like those players are rotating off some of their characters, so I can't really find a normal pick for these guys. And I don't know if that's, you know, part of why it's already down to match point, but hopefully they're able to find something here to stay in this round.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a comeback if Valhalla manage to do this, but they do only, I say only, but they just have to win 3 rounds in a row now, which, I mean, sounds a lot right now, but if they win 1 round, then it's only 2 rounds, and then another round. I mean, it's more doable than it seems at first. So, we'll see if they can bring this back with as strong of a showing as they had on the first round, or if ODA are just going to, I mean, show them the same type of play we've seen so far this game.
Yeah, and already the hatch getting opened up by Habana. And right now I think they're just trying to drone out to make sure before entering that some of these roamers get taken out. Wesley looks to be getting converged on by these attackers, but he might have an opportunity to jump out of this window, go for the front door, rotate. He actually might go for the challenge here. I know Blue is up in attic supporting him. This could be huge for Team ODA if they're able to pull this off. A little bit of shots there. Blue manages to find the rotate onto Vil. Takes him down. Very good spots so far by these guys. Wesley forcing himself to rotate out. Gets inside fairly quickly. Gets a nice kill onto Lusk after he just fragged on a fire. And already getting another down on that staircase. It's going to be Shikaka, but unfortunately Whoop Whoop catches Wesley off guard from behind.
Strong showing, like incredible roam game there. I mean, they have lost 2 of their possibly 3 roamers so far, but yeah, there you go. The third roamer's right there. It's down to basically 3v2 right now, as one of the attackers has been down and doesn't seem to be getting picked up right now. So I'd say the roam game is won on behalf of the defenders right now, as it is equal man count and only a minute left for the attackers, and they haven't done a ton to get ready to push into the site here.
It's kind of a shame that Blue wasn't really able to get a good read as to where those attackers were. I mean, he was just so many feet away from getting a possible 2K. And, no, unfortunate for that, but so far ODA's been really consistent this round, and so far anchored down onto these sites. And if the defending side decides to press on, or the attacking side decides to press on, Blue might have a chance to go for a very sick flank here from Meeting Hall.
Yeah.
Right now, the remote gas grenades trying to stall out this map as he's going to be tossing those between hatch. Takes down Galley from below. Gonna force them to rotate out. Yeah, 20 seconds, 10 seconds, time ticking down. And Blue actually might come out for the nice rotate from behind. Takes down Blackbeard with ease. 3v2 situation. Not aware of his position. And it's gonna be Blue and Rendy finishing out those final kills and taking the first map on map Oregon. That was a very good last play. Rendy so far has been so consistent with the smoke plays. Able to use those remote gas grenades, stalling it out. They're going to come up with their first win. Now we're going to be going and switching maps here.
That was a very good showing from them. 5 rounds in a row there after losing that first one. I mean, after ODA lost the first round, I was thinking